Welcome to your most educative, entertaining, and enlightening program. It is indeed a good day for a healthy living.
By the grace of God, with God's blessings, I'm able to wake up renewed, refreshed, and able to go on and on again. To keep watching Healthy Living.
Have no enemies that will keep you worried all the time.
You can live healthy with the food that you eat.
This is Healthy Living. Permit me to warmly welcome you to this special series of Healthy Living. We will be educating and enlightening you on how we have been blessed by nature with plants and herbs suitable for foods and medicines for our daily healthy living and total well-being. We will further educate you on how you can transform your health with some of these natural plants, medicinal plants, and healing herbs like the bitter kola, scent leaf, coconut, mango leaf, tiger nuts, ginger, turmeric, mushroom, lemon, lime, etc. and they are powerful remedies. You can't afford to miss this series because we will enlighten you on how you can use these simple natural plants and herbs to treat and manage even reverse health challenges like anxiety, depression, chronic pain, heart disease, hormone imbalances, fatigue, addictions, infertility, autoimmune conditions, sleep-related conditions, memory loss, obesity, and so much more. In order to have a professional confirm the efficacies of these natural plants and herbs, we tracked an expert, a renowned scientist, a professor of pharmacognosy, who has contributed immensely to the country's human and biological resources, including traditional medicines. He and his group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, and packaged some of these natural plants and herbs into medicines, health foods, smart foods, and teas, so you can have express access to these powerful gifts of nature and their natural remedies for your healthy living, well-being, and longevity. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to your most educative, entertaining, engaging, and enlightening program on air right now. This is Healthy Living with Nelly Frank. Today, we're talking high blood sugar. How to manage and control your sugar level using a natural plant. High blood sugar is associated with diabetes and prediabetes. Prediabetes is when your blood sugar is high but not high enough to be classified as diabetes. Your body usually manages your blood sugar levels by producing insulin, a hormone that allows your cells to use the circulating sugar in your blood. As such, insulin is the most important regulator of blood sugar levels. However, multiple factors can impair blood sugar management and lead to diabetes. So it is expedient that we discuss how to control and manage your blood sugar level. Our focus today is on the numerous health benefits of the bitter leaf and how you can use it to take care of your health. Bitter leaf has a taste that many people can't withstand, though the plant really does have an impressive health benefits. So if you can get past the bitter taste, you will be rewarded handsomely with its health benefits. First facts you must know about the bitter leaf. Do you know that the bitter leaf grows in most parts of sub-Saharan Africa? Do you know that bitter leaf plant is well regarded in traditional medicinal practice? Do you also know that historically The bitter leaf has been used as a treatment for many ailments from malaria, typhoid, diabetes, diarrhea, tuberculosis, and kidney diseases to the prevention of cancer and lowering of hypertension. The leaf has also been proven to possess antibacterial and antifungal properties. Oh, you didn't know all this? Well, now you know. Health benefits of bitter leaf. Bitter leaf helps relieve stomach aches. Drinking bitter leaf solution at night before bedtime is thought to bring calmness and relaxation that aids sleep. Bitter leaf plant enhances fertility. A study in the International Journal of Reproductive Biomedicine has shown that the plant have a positive effect on sperm quality. Bitter leaf helps relieve fever. In particular, bitter leaf was historically used in traditional medicine for the treatment of the bacterial infection typhoid fever. Bitter leaf has properties that aid blood pressure. A study in the Journal of Food Biochemistry has shown that bitter leaf possesses positive effect on high blood pressure. Red alert. Remember to always consult with experts on whatever supplements you may be taking for the right dosage. These and so much more are the numerous health benefits of bitter leaf.
My country brother, no let that nyama sickness spoil matter for you. You never hear say better solution dey. Na Interced Health Products be the answer. Whether na small sickness or big disease, Interced Health Products na baba. All their medicine na 100% natural and na for here dem produce am. No go dey take medicine where you no sabi where dem make am o. Use Interced Health Products where dem take nearly 30 years do research on top am, and all the ingredients where dem take do the medicine na purely organic. You fit buy IHP products for Nature's Emporium shops or ogbonge supermarkets and pharmacy everywhere for we country. Make you no waste time o. Gree us for 080-380-20489. I go take am again o. 080-380-20489. Or make you check us for www.interced.com.ng. That is to say www.intercedd.com.ng. Interced Health Products. Na nature they make am. Na IHP they package am.
In order to have a professional confirm the efficacies of these natural plants and herbs, we tracked an expert, a renowned scientist, a professor of pharmacognosy, who has contributed immensely to the country's human and biological resources, including traditional medicines. He and his group of renowned scientists has researched, processed, and packaged some of these natural plants and herbs into medicines, health foods, smart foods, and teas, so you can have express access to these powerful gifts of nature and their natural remedies for your healthy living, well-being, and longevity. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Maurice Iwo.
It's good that we just mentioned obesity in a minute, second ago, and then we are into blood sugar because they are very closely related. One of the products that we have, which doesn't have direct bearing, but people may know, is the Ganadoma coffee. The coffee itself is very good starting point for people who want to control their weight leading to blood sugar. But then if you must take coffee, if you like taking coffee, we recommend that you take our Ganadoma coffee. And if you take tea, take our Ganadoma green tea. Why is that so? Because when the two go together, the two of them, the Ganadoma, which is the mushroom I mentioned earlier, that grows on the palm tree, and then the coffee will now work together. Caffeine intake, there are people who are against it and all that, but I'm talking about if you want to take coffee. And that, but then talking about the blood sugar itself, there are various things in the body that can cause elevated blood sugar. One simple one is the fact that there's excessive sugar intake, and then the body cannot metabolize it, and then it now goes into that, and then comes out as glucose urea. But then there is also, when the person's own insulin is not working the way it's supposed to work, and is poor enough, it cannot do what is supposed to do. Then in that particular case, then there is a problem all over. So what we recommend in this particular instance is that regardless of when it is what they call type 2 diabetes, diabetes that are due to sugar, glucose metabolism, that poor glucose in this metabolism, but not when it is a genetic or when it is based on autoimmune disorders, the type they call type 1. That one is not the one we are talking about. We are talking about the type 2 normal diabetes. So in that particular case, we have two products that we recommend very strongly. One is Physogen. Physogen, people who have taken it have come back to tell us that it is a very good product for that particular instance, and that it is very workable. But what is good about it is the fact that it are food ingredients. There is no drug involved in this particular case. We then also know that Venonia, bitter leaf, and scent leaf combined together are good enough for diabetes. So depending on the level of diabetes the person has, but doctors will tell you most times that diet control is the best approach to lowering their blood sugar. Okay. So if you think you are coming up with that particular ailment, then the best thing to do is to look into diet control, work with your doctor, and let your dietitian give you a plan. But regardless of your plan, we do advocate that you take our Venonia Osimum, because it's a food ingredient. It does not try to distract you from your plan. You can be faithful to your plan while you are taking those. But then when you now have insulin-resistant diabetes case, there are products, those are now drugs. You are now going to drug, and then we now take things like Honteria, Ibonia, Picalimanitida, and so on. This is actually where traditional medicine departs from herbal therapy. Remember, we are talking about now orthodox, but then when you now go into those ones, they are drugs. They have to be taken the way the traditional healers use them. And we try to make the distinction that this, all we have discussed, mainly are food ingredients. One of them is the fact that something is used organic doesn't mean that it cannot be toxic. That's why we have tried to avoid, we are not trying not to promote anything that is medicine per se, but things that are food as medicine, food substances that can be utilized into medicine. But there are plants that are very, very strong that can be utilized for those ones are better handled either by the traditional healer or by a qualified medical doctor.
Introducing the King of Bitters, IHP Bitters. IHP Bitters for sweeter, healthier you. A blend of scientifically researched herbs and spices with powerful immune boosting and adaptogenic benefits. Your health is sweeter and better with bitters. Experience nature through the healing power of herbs and spices. Take IHP Bitters for healthier, sweeter you. IHP Bitters, made by nature, packaged by IHP.
So with those two, mainly those two products, I think we are good for the country.
Let's talk about liver now.
Okay.
Liver care.
Yes.
What product do you have? You enlighten us more on liver care and products that you have from your company to address them.
Yes, we have for liver management or liver care. The major issue with liver is inflammation. Okay. Yeah, so when the liver is inflamed and you now have inflammatory liver diseases, so many different types, which is not where we're here, about how to be able to control it. First of all, the first study we did on bitter kola was actually on this anti-hepatotoxic, that's the ability for it to prevent liver toxins. And then this was published way back in 1985. So since that time, over 120 publications have emerged from different people who have studied, particularly at the University of Ibadan. They have done a whole lot of work. They challenge the liver, animal liver, with different toxins, and the colaviron, which is called, was able to block the toxicity of those. So, in terms of liver prevention, liver health, our number one product again is Garcinia IHP, which is beta cola but in capsule. It's standardized, but because of the colaviron, as I said, the publications on it is enormous. Its ability to be able to help in liver disease is not questionable. It is really factual, and so the other product which is related to that is HepaVital. HepaVital is, if you go to the west coast of Africa, there's a tea that they take there, which is called king liver. King liver is a caffeine containing tea. It's made from a plant called Combrentum micratum. Combrentum is the king liver. So they sell it all over Senegal, Gambia, Ivory Coast. It's very well known in the West Coast. So what we now did was to combine king liver with Garcinia, and they came up with a product called HepaVital. And people, as I said, I'm trying not to advocate direct therapy treatment, but to say what the plants do, but the person can then make his own decision.
Yes.
So the king liver and the beta cola together have been very helpful in terms of liver protection. But beta cola alone can be able to be useful in liver, but with king liver, which is in a tea, it's been found very, very useful for that purpose.
All right. Wow, this is so educative and enlightening. You didn't know all this? Oh wow, now you know. Now that we have educated and enlightened you on the health benefits of bitter leaf and other natural products and how you can control and manage your blood sugar level, we believe that the information is at your fingertips and you will make the most of it. The Interseed Health products as discussed on the program is available via the link displayed on your screen. Remember to watch our programs on YouTube, like, subscribe and follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. For further inquiries, questions concerning health, to participate on the program, sponsorship, partnership and advert placement, WhatsApp or SMS us via the number on your screen. It is a wrap. We will see you again soonest. Until we come your way again, keep taking care of your health, for if you don't take care of your health, who will? Remember to change the narrative. Keep being positive despite negative narrative. Follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on the screen.